Welcome to Azure's Lagoon. Back pain is one of the most common things people suffer from, both in America and in Japan as far as I know. While of course there are so many possible causes depending on the person and his or her lifestyle and situation, but the very first thing you need is the correct information about skeletal structure. To put it simply, how your body is made. At the same time, realize that the power of imagination grants you the infinite possibility to transform your life, even how some parts of your body feel and or move. With those two things in mind, answer this question for yourself. Where is the root of your leg? Where is the starting point? Speaking of back pain, you might have heard of what's called slip disc or spinal disc herniation, but what the hell is that disc first of all? Well, the disc in this case is a cartilage, soft bone, which is a part of your lumbar spine. Now, your lumbar spine, aka lower back bones, has 5 vertebrae in the descending order L1, L2, L3, L4, and L5, and then meets your sacrum, a part of your pelvis. L1 is approximately at the same level as your elbow. L4 is at the same level as your iliac crest, the outermost top of your pelvis, which is very easy to feel even with your clothes on if you just put your hands on it like this. If you go down just a little more, it's not as obvious as the iliac crest, but you will feel another bone that's kind of sticking out, which is called a great trochanter. This is right outside or next to your hip joint, means this is the spot you should be bending at when you lean forward. If you work in the field of childcare like me, especially for the little ones like toddlers and preschoolers, you know that on so many occasions you gotta get down as low as the kid's eye level. If you play basketball, like me again, you know there's what's called power position or triple threat position, defensive stance or offensive stance, like when you're on attack mode, ready to penetrate hard. Well, maybe sounding a little bit like a best of Coach Pop of San Antonio Spurs. But anyway, under those circumstances, too many people do like this all day long. Well, yeah, human spine has a certain level of flexibility, but if you try to bend forward at the middle of lumbar spine too often, there's no doubt that you're going to hurt your back. Although it will be impossible without your upper body leaning forward to a certain degree, but you can always try to squat by opening, spreading your legs and using your knees. Even so, make sure to use your hip joints. Try to hold or squeeze your fingers in your groin area as you fold your thigh and lower abdomen together like this may also help. So you can say that the root of your leg is right around here. That's one way to look at it and answer the question. But that's just when you bend forward. When you walk or run, where is the root of your legs? More accurately, where should you think is the root of your legs? In other words, how long are your legs? You'll see what I mean by all these in just a minute. In this case, you should also recognize that this muscle called psoas major is doing so much work as you walk, go upstairs, or anytime when you raise your thighs and or swing your legs forward. And where's this psoas major thing located in your body? Guess what? The top of the muscle is at the same level as your elbows, and it goes down all the way below your hip joint, sticking with your femur, the thigh bone. Maybe not too easy to touch and feel it since it is an inner muscle behind rectus abdominis, aka abs or six packs, but just being aware of it will certainly make huge differences in how your body moves naturally on a daily basis. Exercising psoas major properly is also a great way to reduce the chances of lower limb swelling, constipation, frequent urination, knee joint pain, and so much more. So, just imagine that you actually have long legs, not just for back injury prevention, but to feel amazing about your body overall, maximizing its potential in your everyday life. For your pleasure, Ocean of Azure.